so you're probably wondering, we have been talking about all this stuff and how great it's going to be and how is it going to actually work.
Yes, absolutely.
So basically the play will revolve around the same characters, the dynamics will be the same, but obviously we have to make some changes to make it work with a live online audience instead of a small audience that is actually there. So we don't have an audience in the play as we did before, but we have one person, the protagonist, who just stumbles into the whole thing, just like you stumble into this video.
Okay, like me, like I'm sitting here now.
Yes,
okay.
Like you are sitting here now with the camera, and this person will be an actress. We will be casting her with your help, of course. And she will experience the story and will get to know the characters, and through her eyes the online audience will watch the whole thing. And as for the interactive part, a protagonist, also this protagonist, every protagonist is guided by their thoughts, but the thoughts are provided by you in this case, by the audience.
Okay.
So, how is this going to work? Because it will be a lot of people. So you have, it's really important to us that you don't have like predefined choices and you can just vote, do this or do that, but you have the complete freedom to express yourself. So you will have the opportunity to type anything, any thoughts, any suggestions you have into chat we provide for you. And then we have two sorting helpers who will help us see through all the messages. The one is digital, and the second is analog, or if put it another way, a human, and that is Philipp.
Ah, okay, I see. So that's your job then.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what I'll be doing basically is look at all the input that you as the audience give me, or type into the computer, into the chat, and with the help of this algorithm analyze it, and then decide what might be best or most playful to tell the protagonist. So in this case you, the person with the camera.
Ah, okay, I see. So like that's a co-work of you as a person and the computer algorithm.
Yes, I think in order for most people to have the best playful experience, it might be important to have someone who interprets what they wrote and finds correlations in between many suggestions. So, I don't know, one person might write, stand up and walk around. Another person might write, sit down, or stay seated, or shout loudly. They're all very different suggestions, and so my role would be to be very neutral and to analyze or look at what do these suggestions maybe have in common, and are there maybe suggestions that not that many people wanted to do, or that only one person wants to do, but that's very creative or very new outlook on what might happen next. And I will try and then give you, the protagonist in this case, an actionable thing to tell that person one action they can do that might incorporate all the different or many different elements that I've read before.
Ah, okay, I see. So it's like summing things up, bringing them together, and it's not like the majority wins concept.
Not necessarily, no. I think it's very important that many people have a playful experience. Yeah. And for that to happen, there needs to be someone to also take into account maybe small, only one person suggestions,
okay.
Or suggestions from only one person.
Mm-hmm.
So that is actually also really important to me. It's not like an election race where you have like teams. You say, okay, I'm really for her standing up, and we should all like type in that she should stand up, and we need to get this done. She needs to stand up, but actually like to really work on the story together and to create a new experience together. And so it's not a competition, but it's like a collaborative, creative product, really.
Yeah, and I think with the actors, in a live theatre performance, you obviously always have this discussion between actors and audience, and especially if it's interactive.
Yeah.
And here, for that to happen, you needed sort of a mediator,
Yeah, of
a
course.
person in the middle, a diplomat, and that would be me.